What's up, guys? What you guys been up to? Oh, I meant to do something before I went live, but that's okay. I was like, don't forget. And what I do, I forgot. Hey, what's up, Francesca? Just watch your reaction to the Hallmark movie. I like the Hallmark movie. I really do, because I like Hallmark movies. It just cracked me up because it was still very, it was still such a typical Hallmark movie. Work, work, work. I know. I just got done doing something for work. I pretty much ended at 5, but then they asked me if I would do something real quick, so I did. So I'm always so busy. And I haven't recorded in like over a week. Whenever the 18th was the last time I recorded. I think it was exactly a week ago. It was the last time I recorded. And then the next time I'm going to record is Friday morning for Stranger Things. The main lesbian was called Francesca. Yeah, I didn't even, that's funny, I didn't even like catch it, make the connection. Did you react to Stranger Things? Not yet. I'm hoping that it goes okay. I'm hoping that everything is going to be fine. I'm just hoping it's not going to be one of those shows that won't, like, let me do it. But I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do the newest season coming out. Is it, I'm assuming that we're supposed to be cringy. Is it cringy for you when there is someone in a movie or in a series called Cass? Yes, there is. I'm trying to remember the last time that I watched something and actually someone's name was Cassidy. I think there was I reacted to an episode of shit. I can't remember the name of it. I reacted to an episode of something where it wasn't like the show. It was just like one episode on Patreon of a show, and the guy's daughter's name was Cassidy. But he was talking about her like kind of gross wise. Like he was sexualizing her or whatever, and I was like, ew. So that didn't make me feel good. Hey, what's up, Shania? I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I know that shit, what is it? There's something, so the girl that is in the, what is her name? I don't remember what her actual name is, but the Lost Girl, the main actress for Lost Girl, she played in something else where her name was Cassidy, and I'm like, I'm not completely opposed to that. I don't know why. I can never, my eyeliner only shows up when I'm like on my eyelid whenever I'm going live or something. Either that or I like try to, I think it's I think it's a shadow. But it makes me see, I think it's my eyeliner, but I think it's a shadow. It sucks that she called That she is called just like me and they called her Frankie. Oh, yeah. I think in most shows that I've seen where the character's name is Francesca, they call her Frankie for short. Stranger Things are on Friday. Yep. Well, only the first 5 episodes, but we're getting something. I'm excited. I really hope my wife does not see this movie because she is going to start calling me Frankie and I know I would hate it. Do you not like the name Frankie? I actually like the name Frankie for a girl. I think it's super cute. Although we like boy names for girls. Who else saw the clip of the first 8 minutes of season 4 of Stranger Things? I didn't want to see it because obviously, like, I want to react to it. So I wanted to react to the whole thing, so then I didn't watch the first 8 minutes. And she would love teasing me, calling me Frankie. Anna, I think, just calls me... Does she call me Cass? I think for the most part, we just say, like, babe or baby. Like, we don't call each other by our first. Sometimes she'll call me, like, Cassidy or something, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't call me by my name. You're not supposed to do that. Hey, what's up, Mikey? I'm lucky I don't have that problem. Oh, so you can be able to watch the first 8 minutes? No, it is 7 episodes, not 5. No, it's only 5 episodes. They're only releasing the first 5 episodes. Pretty sure. Release Friday. Yeah, because it's part 1. Okay, hold on. Let me just say, okay, how many episodes in part 1? Oh, you're right. It is 7. Where did I see where they were only doing 5? Okay, so I take that back. I'm sorry. You're right. It was 7. There was somewhere where I saw that it was just 5. Huh. Then are they going to release... Because there's only 9 episodes. So then they're going to release the 2 on the July 1st? No, it is 7, then final 2 on July 1st. Okay, well, that's kind of dumb. I swear I saw something where it said, like... You're right, but I swear I saw something because I have it written... I have it linked down on my thing as part 5 is the first 5 episodes, and then part 2 on July 1st is the last 4. That's so dumb. 7 and then 2? I've never seen that. Although I wonder if they're doing that because the last episode is like over 2 hours long. No, I mean, seeing a character in a show or movie have my name. Shania? I swear I've like heard that. In Chile, it's Fran and Francesca, and I'm good with it. My wife calls me babe or Amorcito or Gordita or Fran. I don't know if I said that first one right, but I like Fran too. I like Fran and I like Frankie. I like Francesca, but I don't like... We really love boy names. So, like, if we were to name our child, like, one out of those, it would probably... We'd just say Frankie. I think Frankie was actually on our list for a girl. I'm pretty sure. I am happy that finally Hallmark is coming with LGBT movies now. That is progresso. Yeah, so there was another movie. There was another LGBTQ movie. I'm pretty sure it was lesbian too, like mainly lesbian before, but I haven't seen it. No, the rumor was 5. It is because the finale is over 2.5 hours long, which for me should have been 2 episodes, so season 4 should be 11 episodes and not 9. Well, if the last episode was 2 episodes, then there would just have been 10 episodes. Unless they wanted to do, like, episode 8 into 2 episodes, too. But I even read somewhere where they were like, there's even, like, a break in episode 9 where they could have made it into 2 episodes. So everyone's wondering why they just stuck it all into one. I'm also getting another tattoo. What is it? We're getting another tattoo. We're getting well, we were supposed to get it on the 3rd. I was supposed to get mine on the 13th, but and Anna was supposed to get hers on the 12th. But our lady who's doing it, she got COVID. So then she rescheduled it for the 9th. But I'm like, I told Anna, and I was like, this is the last time that I can get a tattoo. Like, if she pushes it back, because then we paid a deposit, but I was like, if she pushes it back again, I'm like, I can't do it. Because, like, I'm going through certain things of IVF. Like, I can't get a tattoo. So I'm hoping that she doesn't push it back again, because I want one more tattoo before I can't have any tattoos for, like, a year. And I'm going to get it right there. Call her Francesca so she can have options in nicknames. Well, we already have name. Well, we have our girl name picked out, but we don't have. We go back and forth on a couple of boy names. And one boy name, I'm like on. I might go one way or the other of saying yay or nay on this one boy name. And everyone else loves it. And they were like, I don't understand how you don't like it, blah, blah, blah. Like, my mom loves it, and that's her favorite name. Anna came up with it. And my mom's like, it's my mom's favorite name for a boy that we've, out of all of the boy names that we've chosen, it's her favorite. And then, it's like my dad's favorite and, like, my sister's favorite. Like, everyone's favorite name except for mine. And I'm like, hello? I should be able to have a choice here. But, it's I don't dislike it, but I'm like on it. And it's because the boy name, I think for me, it's a name because Anna got it from a show that we've watched that we both like, and the character is not a bad character. But I'm like, for me, anytime I think of that name, I just think of that character, which isn't fair because it's like, what name are you gonna, I mean, even the girl name that we have picked out is from, like, it's not, we didn't come up with it because of a certain, like, they're not, both of the names aren't, of course, named after the characters of, like, the shows or whatever, but the girl name is, from a show. I mean, like I said, not, like, from a show, but it's in a show. I don't know how to say it without, like, giving away specifics. I want to tell you guys the names yet. Maybe. I'll think on it. I think you're talking about Christmas on the Ranch. I think so. I think that was the movie. Look up a picture of two hands reaching for each other. Hold on. I can just Google what is the first LGBT Hallmark movie. Oh, well, I thought that was going to be an easy lookup, but I guess it wasn't. I think you're right, though. I think it is Christmas on the Ranch. Christmas on the Ranch. Hallmark. Is that a good one? Is that the one? I think it is. I think that's the movie I'm thinking of. So, Ava, with a certain amount of people in your chat. So, wait. So even with a certain amount of people in your chat, each video between 7 and 14 each week, we could all do a Zoom chat at some point. What you think? I don't know. I've actually thought about it, but I don't know if I want to do it yet. I don't know. Maybe. It's definitely an option. Like I said, I've thought of it before, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to do all that yet. I was when the mom in the movie was in the hospital and she ran out of the room after the blonde and the brother said no. But the nurse and the mother was my daughter is dating a doctor. Oh. In the movie, yeah. Love Classified for a minute. I was like, what is she talking about? Yeah, in Love Classified. I know. I was like, because she's just like, she's like, and she wasn't even like frightened that her daughter was gay. She was just like, my daughter's dating a doctor. Like, that was pretty funny. You should have a bunch of names. Well, I mean, we kind of do, but like for the first either boy or girl, or the first boy and girl, I don't know, for the first like child or whatever, like we want to have like our favorite girl name and favorite boy name. We've had our favorite girl name for over 2 years now. It's been like 2.5 years when we've had our favorite girl name. We still keep coming up with like amazing girl names that we like both fall in love with, and I'm like, stop it. I'm like, we need to focus on boy names now. I only saw clips of that movie. Which one? Of Christmas on the Ranch? You never know, with IVF treatment you could have multiple births. We got twins. I kind of sort of would like to have twins. I wouldn't like the fact of like what it would do to my body, but I would love to have twins in general. I mean, what they do, so like our nurses were like, we're not going to intentionally give you twins. So the only way that you can have twins is if they were identical. But they were like, even when the embryo is formed, like we're going to try to make it so it's like we're going to try to intentionally give you only one child, but there is a slight chance that it would split and then you would have twins. But my mom thinks that we're going to have twins. Or she did. I don't think she does anymore. But well, great minds think alike. We could all do a Zoom later on, and we are all buddies now. Been such a long time. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah. I agree. I mean, I think that doing something would be cool. I have a lot of craziness going on right now. So I'm like trying to just keep everything steady. How would you feel if you got triplets? So my thing is like, I'm just a person, like, it is what it is. So if I get triplets, so be it. I mean, my preference would be not to have triplets. My preference would be either 1 or 2. But I mean, I'm not gonna be completely opposed to it. I mean, like, at that point, what would you do? You can't just keep 2 out of the 3, or like 1 out of the 3, or whatever, you know? It would just be crazy. I couldn't imagine like having triplets, having 3. Anna's already, she's like, no, I don't want twins. Don't, She's like, I don't want twins. She's like praying that the egg doesn't, or that the embryo does not split. So, Yeah, and she's not opposed to twins, but she's like, she's like, I know that there's gonna be a lot of like struggles, and she's like, I don't want twins because I don't want to deal with like all the extra struggles. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, I kind of secretly want twins, but I mean, I guess it's not a secret because I keep telling Anna, I'm like, it would be so cool to have twins. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, my wife's body is still hot, so don't be afraid. I am so happy for you guys. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like, I couldn't imagine, like, if Anna were to get pregnant and then the odds of her having twins, she would freak because she already doesn't. She's like a, like I said, she's a body is her temple type of person. And so she already doesn't want to have a baby because she doesn't want the changes of her body to happen like that. And so to have twins, like, ooh. But I'm having the baby. So I'm like, I don't care. All of my kids were C-section, and it is, and it's the best. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Everyone tells me to do a natural, if we can help it, to do a natural birth. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be having some epidural, but I'm not gonna go like pure natural or anything. I'm not gonna go like no drugs and nothing, but like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have an epidural. My hair doesn't know what it wants to do. I washed it this morning. Usually the first day of wash, it doesn't know what it wants to do. Well, yeah, let us know when you can Zoom, and we'll all sort it out. My girlfriend's twins run in her family, so when we do have kids, she reckons we'll be twins. Hopefully not girls, as I will probably be too protective. Um, Twins run in my family, so like my great grandmother was a twin. So that's why my mom thinks that we're gonna have twins, because it's like it would like skip. No, that wouldn't make sense if it skipped a generation, because then she would have had twins. I don't know. But like we have twins in our family. I think on both sides of the family, or something. And so my mom's like, I think you're gonna have twins, and I'm like, we'll see. It is a slower recovery process, but in the long run, it's less straining to the body. I mean, that's what everyone says. Everyone's like, your body will heal faster with a natural birth, um and everything, but I don't know. It just depends, I guess. I think we might go with natural, and then, but sometimes it's got to be a C-section. And Anna's pretty much, she's the person's like, I don't care, whatever you want to do, because it's your body. So I'm excited though. It's getting closer to the time of like the different stages, so I'm happy about it. I think Anna was supposed to get her calendar like today. I think today was a lot, like, because she called them on Monday, I think, and then and they were like, okay, in the next day or two, you'll get your calendar, and then so I told Anna, so I was like, oh, so in 2 weeks, because they are the freaking worst. So I think theoretically, by their standards, she was supposed to get it today, but she hasn't said anything about it, so I'm not sure if she actually got it. But Anna's calendar is only like, her calendar is not that crazy. My calendar is crazy. My mother 3 weeks ago had a surgery because bladder fell. Ooh, that makes me hurt inside. But yeah, Anna's calendar is like, I wouldn't. Hers is really only like, it's the same amount of length of time as mine. Well, as in like 2 months, like a 2 month window is what we have. But like mine is all like crazy, and then hers is just like 2 weeks out of like the second month is crazy. But we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. We want to see if we can try to do a vacation soon, but the only time when we would be able to do a vacation is after the insemination. So we'll see. And we were talking about, and this is like, I think we came up with the idea earlier today. Like, we want to take a trip to, and maybe go to like Universal. But then the only problem is like, technically, because it's after the insemination, then I would be pregnant already. Which, I mean, you could do other things at Universal other than ride rides, but I feel like I would be missing out. Either that or maybe go to Disney, because I feel like there's way more stuff to do at Disney than there is at Universal that isn't rides. Well, I say that, but I haven't been to Universal in, shoosh, like 12 years, almost 12 years, I think. So there could be more stuff to do since the last 12 years that I've been there. I need to see if there's more stuff, because obviously if I'm pregnant, I can't ride rides. Majority of the rides. It happens a lot because of the natural birth, the pressure that you impose on your body in natural birth is tremendous. There is also the pee stuff. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sure you will keep us updated on the stages of the IVF. Will you do any videos of your IVF travels? Probably not, because it's coming up. It's coming up pretty soon, and I don't want to take my camera off of the... I have my camera, like, perfectly staged, like, how I want it, and I feel like if I move it at all, then I'm, like, fucked. I mean, I guess I could use my phone. I don't know, maybe. If we do it, I would use my phone. But, I want to videotape telling my parents. That would be cool, I think. I think that would be cool. Her mom, we would tell her, but we wouldn't be able to get a video because we don't live near her mom. But yeah. That would be cool. Getting a video of my parents' reaction. Her cervix walls became thinner with age, so there's also a prolapsovaginal. I don't know what that means. Hey, I'm back with my question. Do you mind sharing your thoughts on season 2 of Gentleman Jack? I'm so mad. I'm glad that you came back in here with that question though, because I've been thinking about it for the past week. I'm so pissed off at fucking Ann Lister. I'm so pissed. I don't know how much, like, are you caught up? I mean, I guess it depends on where you're at. I'm in America, so where I'm at is technically 2 episodes behind. I think we're 2 episodes behind of what's happening in the UK. And so far, I'm pissed off from the last two. I think it's a good season. I think it's got more stuff going on in the season than it did in the first season. Like the first season to me was just kind of like the two of them, and then that's like all that the season really had. But this season is just, it's a whole lot more. And like her process of with the Cole or whatever too, but like it was for the most part Anne and Anne. But this season it's the two of them, and then all of the stuff that she's going through, and then stupid, what's her name? Mariana? It's not Miriam. It's like Mariana, I think. You're at episode 7. I don't know what episode I'm on. I don't know whatever episode. I have 3 because the last one I watched it said 3 episodes left of the season. So whatever that means. If there's 10 episodes, then I just finished episode 7. But I'm so mad that she freaking cheated. I'm so mad. And like the ex was like just really going at it too. She was just like, not like that, but like just in the aspect of like trying to get in her pants. And I'm like, oh my God. And like, and I was like praising her that whole time. And I'm like, you're doing so good. Like she's trying to have a friendship with you, whatever. And then the last time she couldn't do it anymore and she convinced her. And then I'm like, shit. And then now she feels bad for it. Well, it looked like she felt bad, but then now I think she's just trying to like just brush it under the rug. And I cannot wait until Ann Walker finds out. Cannot wait. I want her to give her the what's for. There's a bunch of problems because of the natural birth. Yeah, I know. I mean, I think there's pros and cons to either one of those situations. One of my favorite theme parks in the U.S. is Knott's Berry Farm. It was only shown on UK TV a few weeks ago when showing La Palma, California. Never been. Gentleman Jack season 2 has been really slow in my opinion. I feel like season 1 was slower though. I feel like it's just a very slow paced show in general. But I feel like season 2 has had a little bit more stuff going on than season 1. Especially considering the past 2 episodes. Or I guess really that one episode. What was that, episode 6? It is just a really slow show in general. I think because like you want it to speed up, but at the same time it's like, is it gonna ruin like the show's vibe if it speeds up at all? I feel like most of the stuff that's happening could happen like within one episode. Because I feel like 80% of it is just them talking either at their kitchen table or their dinner table, whatever they want to call it, their dinner table in someone's living room. Or maybe in a bedroom. Like they're all talking in like 3 different rooms about just. And I swear, like people repeat the same shit. Like Ann Lister will go and talk to Washington, and then she'll turn around and go talk to the banker, and then she'll turn around and go talk to the Cole guy, and like it's all the same conversation. And I'm like, okay, I get it. We don't have to. You could just say I'm gonna go talk to him, but then you don't actually have to show you going to talk to him because we already had that conversation with like 2 other people. Like I feel like it's just a little. They're filling up this show with just kind of the same thing. So I wish they would cut some of that out and like put some more just put some other stuff in there. I don't know, they haven't shown the what was the one family that had the farm and like in season 1 the guy like killed the dad, and because he was a drunk and an abusive husband slash father, and then like they haven't shown that family in like 3 or 4 episodes, so I'm just curious on like they could be doing stuff with that or something. I don't know. Season 2 is being all about the business. I do get it. I mean, I get what they're doing, but like I said, they show the same conversation so many times. And I feel like they could just be filling that in with other things. And Listener's Diaries are super about points and climate and math and business. I mean, you can tell that like it's definitely going based off of like the true story, which I don't mind that. The thing that I don't really care for is the same conversation multiple times. That kind of drives me nuts. Are you going to binge watch all 7 episodes of season 4 on Friday, or will you space them out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? So the thing is that this weekend, my biological father is coming into town. And I don't know if any of you were here whenever I had that conversation about my biological father. Long story short, I have daddy issues and have not seen my biological father in 14 years. And he finally basically came out and said that he wanted to see me, whatever. And so he's taking a trip and he's coming this weekend. So there's that. I'm going to make time to record because I'm just that he's only really getting another chance because he's blood. If he wasn't my biological father, then he wouldn't have another chance. So but I'm giving him just a little bit. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, and I'm not gonna sit here and just like spill out my guts to him or whatever. But so he's coming into town on Friday. What I'm going to do is, so pretty much, yes, split it up. But I'm gonna get up early on Friday. Usually anytime when I have a big show. So Cobra Kai, Lucifer. I think I've only done it with those 2 shows, but anytime when I know a show is going to be massive, then I'll wake up super early, like whenever it releases, and then I'll record a couple of episodes, work on them, get some of the stuff done. And so that's what I'm going to do with Stranger Things. I'm usually, if I put too much out, like hope out into the universe with stuff like that, then it's going to tank, but I'm going to try it anyway. So get up early Friday morning, see if I can do at least 2 episodes, 2 or 3, and then do my normal typical schedule of like recording, because normally I record an episode in the morning, even on the weekends, and then, but on the weekends, like I'll record more than one, so then I'll record at least one on Saturday and Sunday. I'll for sure have them done by next Wednesday, for sure. And then I'm off Monday. So, and then I think my dad leaves on Monday. So, I should hopefully, fingers crossed, get all of them done on Monday. By Monday. I'm not sure Anne will ever learn what happened with the ex. Mariana. Yeah, I knew it. Knew it was. I figured it was Mariana. But I want her to. I want her to find out. I don't want her to get hurt. That's not my thing. I just want her to. I want her to know the truth. And there was a preview with an episode that she, like, Anne was like, oh, there was another girl. That's what it was. Anna was like, so there's another one? And then we're like, oh, shit. So at least there is that, but I'm hoping that Ann Walker finds out about the whole situation. And 100% knew that Anne cheated and had an affair with Mariana for years. Like in real life. That makes me so mad for her, though. I liked Ann Lister up until that moment. And then I'm like, fuck you, Ann Lister. God, like, it irritates me. Like, how dare you? Like, Ann Walker is just, like, this little innocent, like, little bean, and you have, like, ruined it. And fuck Mariana, man. She's not even that good looking. I'm like, I'd rather be with Anne than Mariana. First Kill is going to be huge, just calling it now. I hope so. It's on my list. I mean, I hope all my shows are going to be big, but that doesn't always happen. Either that or, like, sometimes some shows just, like, I can't do them on YouTube because YouTube is dumb. So, oh, let me change this number from 5 to 7. And then this one from 4 to 2. 4 to 2. Shit, that kind of fucks up my thing for July, but whatever. I'll have to figure out another show in July then. But yep, got Stranger Things, The Boys, First Kill, Motherland Fort Salem's coming back. So many things coming up. I feel bad because, like, I have not uploaded that much stuff in the past week because of the awkward timing of everything. It wouldn't have worked out for me to do another season in between Moon Knight and Stranger Things. So that's why I, like, threw a movie in there too, but I'm like, oh damn, it's too much of a break. Like, I'm glad that I got a break because I needed it, but especially, oh my gosh, you guys don't even know, I've had to deal with so much in the past, like, couple days. It's crazy. But, like, mental health wise, I had to deal with a lot. So I'm glad that I've had, it was just kind of weird how everything lined up where I had this break and then, like, I had a mental health thing. But I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to get back to work of recording. I got so excited when I saw the trailer for First Kill. I know, me too. I'm excited for it. Well, I hope everything goes smoothly with your dad, but yeah, take your time with opening up to him, whatever is best for your mental health. Yeah, that was a part of the mental health, but that wasn't the whole thing with my mental health going on this past couple days. But yeah, so it's, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about it. He called me the other day too, and he was like, because he's coming in, and I was like, well, what did you want to do? And he's like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And I said, I don't know you, so I don't know what you like to do. I flat out just, like, because I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be the little, like, okay, it's fine, you know, whatever. And I was that way with him for so long. For how many years? Like 20, well, almost 27 years, because I basically stopped doing it a couple months ago when he made the, like, decision to come out here. And I don't know, a part of me, I want to believe that he's coming here for good intentions, but a part of me feels like it's not, because it doesn't really make sense. But we'll see, I guess. I guess I can give you guys an update next week on how everything goes. My favorite show at the moment is Yellow Jackets, for sure. Yellow Jackets is great. Let me see. I can tell you maybe so far this year. Which one is my favorite that I've recorded so far this year? I loved love, love Bridgerton season 2. That's probably my favorite. Out of this year, so far, the shows that I've recorded or reacted to has got to be, I think the best one was Bridgerton season 2. There's some, I mean, there's some other great shows, don't get me wrong. I really liked Rebel Day too. But I think Bridgerton was my favorite. I think I binge watched Bridgerton in like 2 days or something. Like I binged watched it. But I loved Yellow Jackets too. I'm trying to get Anna to watch it. But Anna's like, I'm, because we watched Killing Eve, and then she's like, I'm done with TV for a while. And I'm like, wait, what? How do you just, I'm like, sometimes, we're the exact opposite, I swear. Emma Roberts' company is going to do great stuff. What did she do again? What is Emma Roberts? Oh, is she doing First Kill? I can't remember. Being a Buffy fan, I am happy for a lesbian vampire hunter. Dude, I saw something on Twitter where it was like, dude, can we just like talk about the MILFs of this show? Like already everyone's talking about the MILFs of like First Kill. I think I like retweeted it too, and I'm like, yep. Either that or I like hearted it and I wanted to retweet it, but then I didn't. Cause yeah, the MILFs of that show, let me just tell you. My hair is falling out. That's what happens on the first day of hair washing. How do you feel about Legends of Tomorrow's recent cancellation? I don't really have an opinion. I don't watch this show. I watch like the fandom clips or whatever you want to call them. But that's pretty much it. I don't watch the actual show. And I just watched Moon Knight, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew it, like, as soon as, because I uploaded the last episode, and it was, like, maybe an hour after I'd recorded, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, freaking Marvel movies, you have to watch after the credits. So then I watch after the credits, and then I'm like, I already know everyone's going to flip shit that I didn't, like, record the after the credits scene. And then what happened? Boom. Like, all the comments. And I'm like, okay, yes, I get it. I get it. Thank you. I didn't reply to anyone's comment because I just knew. I was like, I don't even want to look at it. Mark, Ruby. Yes, I get it. Thank you, Mark. But would personally loved a Xena reboot or Xena Warrior spinoff. I'm sure there's going to be something like that. I'm surprised that there isn't already a Xena reboot. Honestly. So hopefully you do a reaction for In From the Cold series maybe in July and August. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Cass, we all have daddy and mommy issues. Really hope everything goes well. I know most people do have daddy or mommy issues. But yes, I appreciate it. I hope it goes well too. We'll see, I guess. I don't know. I guess. I'm just a pessimist at heart, so that I love this saying. There was like a famous author who said, and I can't remember what her name is, and I believe she was a lesbian too. Like there was a movie made after her and she was a lesbian. But anyway, so she said, a true pessimist is never disappointed. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, yep, that's me. Yep. So I'm really a pessimist because I always because my thing is I have to prepare for the worst. I don't hope for the worst, but I like have to prepare for the worst. So that's my thing. Have not seen the cast or the MILFs. I want the entire show to be a surprise. I'm telling you already because I have a crush on the actress who plays one of the MILFs, and so I'm already gonna be like, drawn into her. I'm telling you right now, I'm already gonna have a crush on her. And that's one of them. I don't think I've ever seen the other one, and the other one's good looking too. So I know what my reactions are gonna be in that show. Major pissed me off that Legends of Tomorrow has ended on a bloody cliffhanger. I mean, that's most shows that like it's a surprise cancellation or whatever is a cliffhanger. But yeah, so I understand. Like, I think it's dumb because I think Legends of Tomorrow had a lot of viewers or whatever. So I don't understand why they canceled it. And then and Legacies got canceled, which I'm kind of pissed off about that. I can kind of see, like, really the reason why all of those shows got canceled is because the CW got bought out and like they're just basically cleaning house. But with the Legacies, I see it just a smidge because it felt like the show wasn't really going anywhere. So I could kind of see that. But I'm still pissed off because I love the show. Yay, I won. So Ruby, right? I don't know, Mark. July is already like, so it's a month and a half away. Usually I prepare for like the month prior. So I'll figure it out. I don't know. You should check it out. It's a cool and fun show after season 2. I watched the first season. But a lot of times with superhero shows and movies, I can't stay interested. Like I'll get pretty interested, but then I can't like keep my attention. Hawkeye, I feel like if Hawkeye had another season, I would totally watch it. Hawkeye was great. Moon Knight, I don't know if I could say if I would watch another season. I think that it was a good show, but I don't know if I would be able to keep my attention for a whole nother season. Depends on what they would end up doing with it, I think. Let me guess, the MILF that you have a crush on is the vampire's mom? Yup. I've had a crush on her for years, though. You know that movie, what is it, with Tim? What the fuck is his name? Tim, I want to say it's not Tim Burton. What the fuck is it? Tim Allen. Got it before I looked it up. Tim Allen's Santa Claus. I mean, that's not, you know what I mean? It's not his movie. But the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen, and she was in the second one, that was the best one. Ever since that movie, I had the biggest crush on her. And I still do. She still looks the same. She still looks smoking. And she was in Teenage Bounty Hunters. And she was awesome in that. I mean, I am a grown-up. I am 100% going to be more attracted to the grown-ups, like in Yellow Jackets, Tawny Cypress, so hot. Yeah, so my type is just older women, so that's usually what I'm drawn to anyway. Cass was like, Mark, I'm about to put you in timeout. Well, I was contemplating it, but I was like, I'm like, I know he's not like I'm like, you're not a, whatchamacallit. What are they called? You know what they're called. I don't know. My brain's all crazy right now. I'm so excited for Stranger Things. Me too. It took me a little bit to get into Stranger Things too. It took me maybe like half of season 1, and then I got into it. Who did she play in Teenage Bounty Hunters? The mom. She was the mom. The mom and the aunt. Pretty sure. Is that not the same person? Hold on. Virginia Williams. Is that not the same person? I don't... You know what? That might not be the same person. I don't think it is. Hold on. They do look alike, though. Because I thought her name was Elizabeth or something in real life. First kill. Cast. Oh, I hate how you only give a little bit of the cast. It's so dumb. No, it's not the same person. I take that back. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Teenage Bounty Hunter. It is. This is Elizabeth Mitchell. They do kind of look alike. But Elizabeth Mitchell is who I'm talking about. But Virginia Miller does look a little bit... Hold on. What is Virginia... What is she in? Say, I think I do get the... Not Virginia Miller. What was her name? What did I just say? Hold on. Teenage Bounty Hunters. Virginia Williams. Virginia Williams. That's what it is. What is she in? Revenge of the Bridesmaids. Hold on. Orange is the New Black. She's in a lot of stuff too. I think I just got both of them confused. Fuller House. That's another thing that I've seen her in. Charmed. I remember seeing her in Charmed. I just got the two of them mixed up. I was like, you're right. That's not Elizabeth Mitchell. But speaking of Teenage Bounty Hunters, I hate that it was canceled. I know. I know. Ditto. In the Wilds, I am 100% more into Rachel Griffiths, but still enjoy show. So you said that you're more into Rachel? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I really like Fatten. My pronouns are they, them. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Oh, hold on. Where was I at? Okay, there you go. Cass have to go. Hope all goes okay with your dad. And salute to Anna. I will let her know. Thank you. Do you think Max and Elle in Stranger Things are related? Why would they be related? I don't know. To me, Max and Elle are definitely not related. I don't... But it doesn't really make sense to why they would be related. I don't think they're related. I mean, it would be like a cool twist, but I don't know. I don't think they're related. They for sure don't have the same mom. But I guess we don't know who the dad is. Well, we know his dad. I don't think they're related. Very excited about Netflix series Heartstopper has been renewed for the second and third season and is filmed in many parts of the county of Kent, like Rochester. I don't know how you say that other one. Chatham? Chatham? I don't know. Whistle. I don't know. I don't know how to say either of any of those. Yeah, I know. I'm very excited that Heartstopper got renewed for 2 other seasons. Very excited. The tone of the show changes a lot after season 2 and season 3. It's not really a superhero TV show anymore, but a group of misfits trying to get their shit together and save the timeline. It's way lighter and funnier. but my thing with that is I just haven't, so far, even like after watching the fandom videos, I haven't really seen anything that makes me like, oh my god, I have to watch this show. I did that like just about all the superhero shows. I watched at least the first season and then I never came back for another season. Like, I think the one that I watched the longest was Arrow. I think I've watched like the first like 4 something seasons. Pretty much whenever he said that he was gonna not kill people anymore is whenever I stopped watching it. Because I felt like the tone of everything kind of changed. Supergirl, I watched the first season. Did I watch the first 2 seasons of Supergirl? I don't know. I have to look back at my Netflix like queue or whatever. At least the first season, if not the first 2 seasons of Supergirl. Flash, I watched the first like 2 seasons. Batwoman, I watched the first half of the first season. I didn't even watch the whole season 1. What else? What else was there? I mean, other than Legends, what I said earlier. Personally, my ship of Max and Elle will be ruined if they are related, so I hope to God they aren't. I don't really ship Elle with anyone. I would love for Elle to just do her own thing and just be by herself. I would love that for her. I don't want her with anyone. Some people think that because they saw Max do something strange in the trailer for season 4 that Elle and Max might be related. I don't think they're related. You ship Max and Elle? No. No, I don't. I don't ship Elle with anyone. There's some characters where I feel like, and it's mainly because it's like a strong like character that I feel like they shouldn't be with anyone. Like, I almost feel that way about Hope from Legacies. I don't really want her with anyone. I mean, yeah, like, I would love for her to get with Lizzie. I would love for them to be together. But honestly, I ship Hizzy. But if they're not going to put Hope with Lizzie, I think that Hope should be by herself. And then I hope Lizzie ends up with a girl. They keep kind of, like, making it either be Ethan or MG. And then I'm like, no. Make it be with either Jen or Aurora. Which I feel like Aurora is not going to happen now because it's the whole, like, freaking god or whatever. But, that and I don't really feel like Aurora. I could see Aurora being bisexual, though, actually. But I want Lizzie to be with, like, Jen or something. I don't know. And okay, makes sense why people think they're related, but I don't know. Yes, why? Are you asking why I don't ship her with anyone? I mean, I pretty much just explained it. You said the first 2, right? Yeah, I can't say that one. You say the T. Whist. Wait. Is it what? Wistable? As you know, I live in the county of Kent, so them places are like an hour, 15 minutes to 90 minutes away from me. Oh, wow. I just never pictured them being a ship. Max and Elle. Do you ship Will with someone? Not really either. Like, it would have to be a new character, I feel like, for Will. I don't know. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I ship Max and Elle a little bit. Like, I do because, like, they're both, like, strong. I guess they're both strong females, but I don't know. Elle just strikes me as really independent. And, like, badass and whatever. I mean, I guess if like okay, if Elle would have to be with anyone, I would ship Max. But overall, I think Elle should just be by herself. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't know. I hope Will does end up being with someone. Although I do think Will is gay. So I don't know if like maybe now with their new environment or whatever, maybe Will will find someone. But yeah. I have no problem with Elle being single because I want her to be more independent, you know. But if I wanted her with someone, it has to be her with Max. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean that's pretty much what I said too. Yeah, for sure. I think because she's a badass and she's like a role model, and I want her to just be by herself, and like because I think that would just it would make her even like bigger and like a role model, an independent person, and like all of that. But so that's why I would want her to be by herself. But if they would have to put her with anyone, I think yeah, Max. Why do people ship Elle and Max? I don't know. Because they're both women and we're gay. I mean, most of us are. I mean, I am, so I don't know. That and they're both two strong women. You ship Hizzy? No. Hosey forever? Hosey is not going to happen. That's the thing. We got our hearts broken when Kaylee left and Hosey was not going to be a thing anymore. You have to let it go. You have to let it go unless they ended up having Kaylee Bryant do one last scene where like Hope and Josie will end up being together, like maybe. But since Kaylee left, it was safe to assume, and Legacy's got a surprise cancellation. I don't feel like Kaylee's coming, like randomly gonna come in, and then I could be wrong, but I don't feel like Kaylee's coming in anytime. I don't think Kaylee's coming in at all because obviously it's getting canceled. But that it would have just been weird. I mean, it could have happened. It can happen, but I don't know. Like, it's just also my pessimistic brain thinking. I wanted Hosey for a long ass time, but then Kaylee left. I believe Will is gay too. Well, a lot, a lot of people do. I mean, and they even say it in the show. Like, a bunch of people make fun of him because they think he's gay. So sad what has happened in Texas, been on social media, news, on TV, radio, etc. It is on TV right now. How can someone do that? I'm not caught up. I know, like, a little bit, but I don't know, like, all of this stuff. Because I don't look in the news, because it's always sad. But yeah, I don't even know what is going on right now. Like, in detail. Hold on. "19 children and 2 adults killed." Oh, damn. I didn't realize it was that much. Was it another student or what? The 18-year-old gunman stormed past an armed guard at a Texas school carrying a rifle he had purchased days before the attack. Why an elementary school? He's 18. Why an elementary school? The suspect was eventually fatally shot on the scene. A student at a high school is dead. Why an elementary school of all places, though? Let me see if I can figure it out. Go away, ad. The teenager is suspected of shooting his grandmother before the rampage. Jeez. See, here's the thing that I was seeing. I was seeing like pictures of like some of the kids. That's what I was seeing. Trying to figure out why. I didn't want to figure out why an elementary school. Like if he was a high school student, why he went to an elementary school to do this. Ugh. Oh, I don't want to read. I don't want to read it some more. Hold on. I don't want to read it right now. I will never let it go. I'm a believer in Hosey. I know it won't happen, but still. Yeah, it's just like if Kaylee would have stayed, then yeah, I mean my hope for Hosey would always still be alive, but she's gone. So then it's like shit. Like then who? But I feel like you have to change. Like you have to change your ship then, because she's gone. Like who would you? I mean, she's gone. There is no Hosey anymore, or there is no Josie for the Hosey. That sounds weird. I'm watching live on BBC News. I saw the BBC News article. I was trying to figure out why he went to an elementary school. Because if he was a high school student, like, I don't obviously think he should have went to the high school to do it. I just think that, like, I don't understand why he went to the elementary school to do it. I don't know. That shit always makes me sad. But yeah, I kept seeing the photos of the children. Why do Americans have guns in stores? Never understood it. Wouldn't happen here in the UK. You need to license all those innocent people, especially children. No comment. I don't like to really talk about politics or whatever. Yeah, I don't no comment. I just They do not know why he did it yet, but he is gone, so we might not know. Yeah, I saw that he was fatally shot. He shot his grandmother before he went and did it too. I wonder if his grandmother tried to stop him or something. I could see that. And then he shot her and then just went ahead and, like, went on his merry little way. No more Hosey. Stop, you're breaking my heart. I'm sorry, I don't mean to break your heart, but, like, I hope what happens is I hope that Kaylee comes in for one last episode and then Hosey becomes, like, a thing. But my thing is if the writers of Legacy, because the writers of Legacies is dumb, but if they ended up doing the right thing, if we had one more season of Legacies, then I could see it being a possibility because they would have time to make Hosey be a thing. But because they don't have a whole nother season and the episodes are already done for Legacies, then, like, I don't see it happening. But yeah, it's either Hizzy or no one, or Lizzie or no one for Hizzy. I freaking can't stand Landon. He gets on my nerves. I think what would have happened if, I mean, this could be kind of the finale still. I think Landon's gonna stay in purgatory, or whatever they want to call it. I call it purgatory. It's purgatory. Okay, we'll just be honest. Whatever the hell they want to call it, it is purgatory. I think they call it limbo or something. Same thing. I think he's gonna stay. Well, that and he's trapped. But like, I think even if given the option, I think he found what he was passionate about, or like what his life had meaning or whatever. So I think he's gonna stay. And I'm trying to predict on how, like, maybe they would have ended this season. I just feel like not hardly anything's gonna happen at the end of this season. I don't know. Because they weren't prepared to end it, so I just feel like nothing's gonna happen. I'm kind of glad that Finch isn't in it anymore, because she was just a weird character to have around, especially with Josie not being there. So, it was just kind of weird how they just, like, I guess just, like, flat out wrote her off, because she was, like, I think they were going to probably make her the alpha after, like, before Kaylee left. I think they were gonna make her the alpha, and then something was gonna happen with Jed. But nope. And then now we don't get Finch. But she was kind of an odd character anyway. So. Oh my gosh, yes, I hate Landon. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand why I hate Landon. It's not even that I hate him, because I wouldn't say that I hate anybody, but, like, he gets on my last freaking nerve. I can't stand Landon. I don't understand. Like, they should have, like, wrote him off a long time ago. Him, Dr. Saltman, I think that they shouldn't have him in there, because he's a nasty human being. Honestly, that's another reason why I'm kind of glad that the show is ending, so that we don't get any more of his stupid ass. But because I think a bunch of people were hoping that they were gonna replace him with Jensen Ackles, but now that's not gonna happen. Also, didn't like Finch and Josie together. Just Finch in general didn't like her. Yeah, she's just, she's just kind of random. I did not hate Landon, but his time was up. Yeah, I felt like ever since they put him in fucking purgatory, they could have just ended him, like ended his story, be done with him, whatever, moved on, and they kept bringing him back. The whole limbo situation, I didn't understand. And I don't know if they were, like, maybe potentially trying to do, like, a setup for a spinoff to be in limbo. Like, I can kind of understand a potential spinoff in limbo, but not with those characters. Like, they couldn't have had someone else go to limbo. I like the Necromancer. I feel like the Necromancer is a little bit, like, his time has passed too, though. You don't mean Alark Saltzman, right? No, I mean him. Not the character. The guy who plays him. They should have fired his ass a long time ago. And why they didn't, I don't know. Political reasons. But he's a nasty man. He has issues with some of the female casts. Still probably does. He did in the past. Still probably does. And then obviously the whole, like, COVID situation. And especially with my wife being Chinese, I don't appreciate any of what he said. So, in my opinion, I think that man is a real piece of shit. Being a lesbian who also is married to a Chinese woman. I didn't know he was all about, like, I liked the character of Alaric in the Vampire Diaries. And then I just nope. The character I can see being like still like I can kind of see the point of the character, but they needed to have him replaced. They should have had him replaced. But anywho, yeah. Oh man, kind of got a little bit dark there for a minute with a couple of different things. I'm trying to think of what else has happened. There's Stranger Things. I think that's the only thing that's happening until next Wednesday. Stranger Things, and then what else? I mean, The Boys is coming up soon. Legacies is coming back, speaking of Legacies. I think it comes back on the 3rd. Or something. What else? I think that might actually be it. There was, I wanted to say something else and I don't remember. Let me see if something's gonna jog my memory. Nope. I don't know. But yeah, Legacies. Well, Legacies isn't coming before next Wednesday. Just Stranger Things, I think. I can't wait. I'm gonna wake up super early to watch it. Not excited about getting up super early, but it's a good show, so can't wait to watch it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But anyway, probably gonna go ahead and jump off so that I can do a couple of things and basically get ready for bed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you guys want to talk about anything before I end the stream? That's pretty much it. So just Stranger Things. And be done by Wednesday. And then we can talk about it. But anyway, yeah, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your night or morning, wherever you are at. Good weekend and then good week until next Wednesday. But I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.